Today was the day. My birthday party. Was this gonna be cool or what? And my best friend Allie was coming to help. Last year's party would be hard to beat. There was more food than I'd ever seen. All kinds. I got to try things I'd never tasted before, and everything was fantastic. Speaking of food, I was starving, and it sounded like Mom was cooking up breakfast. Oh, great, out of milk.
It looked like Julian was running on empty, too.
I get it. I was low on fuel. But where did it all go? I sure had plenty of energy yesterday.
You used it up, just like a car uses up its fuel.
So food is fuel for my body.
Right. Your body needs food in order to live and grow. That's what we call nutrition.
And the things I do take energy and use up the fuel.
Right again. That's called exercise. Together, nutrition and exercise help keep our bodies healthy and fit. Everything we do, walking, running, skating, doing homework, even laughing, uses up energy. And when we eat food, we gain energy, so we can work harder and our bodies function better. That's because all foods have nutrients, the things we need to stay healthy. But our bodies need a balance of nutrients to be their best. Different foods contain different kinds of nutrients, so it's important to eat foods that give our bodies the right balance.
Nutrients. Sounds kind of like nutrition.
You just said a mouthful. Our bodies need all sorts of nutrients to stay healthy, and nutrition is all about how we get those nutrients from the food we eat. There are 6 kinds of nutrients, and you need all 6 to stay healthy. Ready? Here they are: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and water. When we give our bodies the right balance of nutrients, along with the right amount of exercise, we feel better, work harder, and have more fun.
The right balance of nutrients and exercise. Got it. And speaking of nutrients, I've got breakfast to eat.
Think about this. During the course of your lifetime, you will eat enough food to almost fill 2 huge trucks. And you'll drink enough water to fill a swimming pool.
Whoa!
The nutrients you get from the foods you eat do all kinds of fantastic things for your body. They not only keep your body going, they also keep it growing.
Nutrients do all that?
You bet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting our first nutrient, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the body's main source of energy, and they're in many of the foods we eat. Most carbohydrates come from plants such as vegetables, fruits, and grains. There are 2 main types of carbohydrates: sugars and starches. You probably think of sugar as just the sweet stuff you enjoy so much. But not all foods that contain sugars are sugary sweet. Sugars can also be found in fruits and vegetables, even in foods that don't taste sweet at all. Sugars are digested very quickly, so your body uses them for quick energy. Starches are really bundled up packages of sugar that your body must first unpack before it can get at the sugar it needs. We get starches from a variety of foods, including pasta, potatoes, as well as bread and cereal made from grains like rice and wheat. Unlike the sugars we get from sweet things and fruit, which give you quick energy, starches give you long-lasting energy to help you to think, play, and work all day long.
Try this. Here's a way to tell if foods contain starches. You'll need foods to test like potatoes, cheese, apple slices, and bread, and a plate. You'll be using iodine with help from an adult, so wear protective clothing. Iodine can stain your clothes and can be harmful if you swallow it or get it in your eyes. When iodine comes in contact with a starch, it turns black. So it should be easy to see which of these foods contain starch. Make a list of the foods and predict whether or not each one contains starch. Place a sample in the dish. An adult can put 1 drop of iodine on the food. Did the iodine turn black? Record what you observe. Do the same for each of the foods. Did you guess which foods contain starch? Did any of the foods surprise you?
Now let me get this straight. The sugar in an orange does the same job as the sugar in a candy bar?
That's right. And the starch in a slice of bread or a potato does the same job too, only it takes longer to do it. Remember that the key to being healthy and feeling good is to eat a balance of foods. You really need both starches and sugars. By eating the right balance of nutrients, you have enough energy to get you through the whole day.
What's the next nutrient?
Well, it's possibly the most misunderstood of all the nutrients. Fats! Like carbohydrates, fats are a source of energy for our bodies. Fats are found in food like meat, cheese, butter, and oils. There are also fats in nuts and even in some vegetables.
Now let me think. What foods had I eaten recently that contained fats? Yesterday I had waffles and a glass of milk for breakfast, a turkey sandwich for lunch, and spaghetti for dinner. Not much fat there, right?
Not quite. The waffles had butter on them. Milk, unless it is skim milk, has fat. Even the turkey from your sandwich had some, and that's not counting the mayonnaise, which has a lot of fat in it. The spaghetti had meatballs on it, right? They have fat too. And let's not forget party foods like chips.
But these are made of potatoes, right? Don't potatoes have lots of carbohydrates?
That's right, but potato chips are fried in oil, which is all fat. The chips soak up the oil, and so they have a lot of fat in them. Check it out. If you put a bunch of chips in a paper bag and leave it overnight, you'll get an idea of how much fatty oil they contain. It's the same with all fried foods.
So I guess we should stop eating those foods.
That's the part that's misunderstood. It's not the fats that are a problem, it's the way people eat them. Remember, fats are nutrients, and that means
That our bodies need fats to be healthy.
yes, but only in the right balance with all the other nutrients we need. Fats have a very special job to do in our bodies. For starters, did you know that you have an energy bank in your body? That's right, your body stores energy for when it might need it later, kind of like you might save up your money for when you want to buy something. And your body stores this energy as fat. It's really there as a backup in case we ever run out of carbohydrates. Fats do other important jobs in your body too. They provide an extra layer underneath your skin to help hold in heat, keeping you warm. And they provide a layer of padding around the important parts of your body, protecting them from injury. Fats even help your brain grow.
So fats are good for you.
They are, but the key is balance. If a person eats more fats than the body needs, those fats just keep getting stored away, and that can result in the person being overweight. The trick is to eat fats in moderation. And let's not forget exercise. That helps you work off any excess fat your body has accumulated.
Whew, my energy supply is running low. I don't know where I'm going to get the energy I need to finish getting ready for the party.
I do. It's called lunch. And a good lunch has plenty of proteins. Proteins are the building blocks for most of your body. Let's see, that includes your skin, your muscles, your lungs, your stomach and kidneys and liver, and even your hair. Is there anything else? Oh yes, your brain. Proteins come from lots of foods: meats, fish, nuts, beans, and dairy products such as milk, cheese, and eggs. While you are busy burning up carbohydrates and fats, your body is still growing thanks to proteins. And if your body runs out of carbohydrates and fats, it will actually start burning protein for energy.
The simple truth is, you just gotta have proteins from one kind of food or another. In many countries, people get the proteins they need from meats and fish. But in places where meat is not eaten very often, people eat lots of beans to get the proteins they need.
So we've covered 3 nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. What's next?
Get ready for vitamins and minerals. Without vitamins and minerals, your body wouldn't be able to use all the other nutrients we have mentioned: carbohydrates, fats, and proteins.
They sound important.
They are. First, vitamins. Human bodies need many different kinds of vitamins, and we get them from many different kinds of foods. Vitamin A is important for healthy skin and eyes. It's found in milk, eggs, and vegetables like carrots. Vitamin B keeps your blood and nerves healthy. We get it from liver, fish, milk, eggs, carrots, and dark green leafy vegetables. Vitamin C helps your body fight off colds and heal when it's injured. It's found in green and red peppers, collard greens, broccoli, spinach, tomatoes, potatoes, strawberries, oranges, and other citrus fruits. Vitamin D gives you strong bones and teeth and keeps your heart beating steadily. You can get vitamin D from milk, eggs, butter, and even just from being outside in the sun. Minerals are substances that come from non-living things that do important jobs in healthy bodies, like helping to heal cuts, build bones and muscles, and keep brains thinking.
Now hold on. Do you mean minerals like the kind you find in rocks?
That's right, but since we don't eat rocks, people get minerals by eating foods that have minerals in them. For example, we get zinc from eating meats, seafood, eggs, and green vegetables. Zinc helps us grow and stay healthy. Calcium from milk and eggs builds strong bones and helps our heart, muscles, and nervous system work properly. Sodium and iodine from table salt are important in small amounts to help keep our blood flowing smoothly. Iron from meats, nuts, and raisins help the body to produce red blood cells. Even your breakfast cereal probably has minerals added to it. Some vitamins and minerals can be stored in our bodies to use whenever we need them, but others can't be stored. So it's important that our bodies get a new supply of vitamins and minerals every day.
So that's what vitamin pills are all about. They give you a little bit of each kind of vitamin and mineral you need every day.
It's really just an easy way to make sure we get the vitamins we need. The amount of vitamins and minerals the body needs is tiny compared to other nutrients. For instance, the amount of the mineral iodine we need in a day is no bigger than a grain of sand.
Vitamins and minerals sure pack a powerful punch.
We had been setting up all afternoon, and my throat was really dry. I could go for a tall, refreshing glass of water.
Ah, that brings us to the last nutrient on our list.
Water! How did I do?
You could say you made a splash. Did you know that your body is made mostly of water? In fact, water is so essential that you can live longer without food than you can without water. Water helps dissolve other nutrients so you can digest them and get them into your body. Water carries away waste and helps to control your body temperature. Just about every function of your body depends on water. We need to drink about 8 glasses each day just to keep our body working properly. We get water the obvious way, by drinking it. But your body also gets water from many fruits and vegetables. So let's recap. We've covered carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and water. But remember, balance is the key to staying healthy.
Okay, so if balance is the key to good health, what's the best way for me to make sure I'm eating the right foods in the right amounts?
The first thing you can do is to make sure that you eat a variety of foods.
That way I'm covering all the bases.
Exactly. A balanced diet gives your body all the nutrients it needs on a regular basis. Here's an idea. Let's build a pyramid.
Excuse me, wouldn't that take like 1,000 years?
Well, it might if we were using giant blocks of stone, but we'll be building this pyramid with food groups.
Food groups?
Yup, Groups of foods that have lots of the same kinds of nutrients in them. By grouping them together and putting them in a pyramid shape, we can get a picture of what a balanced diet really is. First come the foods that come from grains and are loaded with carbohydrates, like breads and rice. It's important to get plenty of carbos.
I remember, for energy, all day long.
Next, we need plenty of fruits and vegetables. They contain fiber, which is plant material that helps us digest our food, as well as the vitamins and minerals needed for a healthy diet. Next up, the third level of our food pyramid contains foods that mostly come from animals. First, there are dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. The dairy group provides calcium and protein as well as vitamins. Also on the third level, we have meat, poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs, and nuts. This group supplies us with protein, iron, and zinc. By the way, are you seeing any pattern here?
Sure. The higher up on the pyramid, the smaller the food groups.
That must mean we won't need much of whatever group goes on top.
Right again. In fact, the top of the pyramid is not a food group at all. This is a special place just for the fats, oils, and sweets that are added to foods. Here's where we find stuff like candy, donuts, butter, and whipped cream.
Well, it is a birthday party, so you know there's ice cream and cake.
That's okay, but in a healthy, balanced diet, we should only have small amounts of any of these in a day.
Now it all makes sense. Each day we should be eating foods from each group on the pyramid, but more of the foods near the bottom of the pyramid, like bread, cereal, and macaroni. Some of the foods from the second level, fruits and vegetables, less of the foods above them, like meats, eggs, milk, and cheese, and only little bits of sweets, fats, and oils.
So being healthy means eating right and getting a balanced mix of all the nutrients and fiber my body needs. I can live with that.
Me too.
Eating a balanced diet means our body's energy tanks are full. But being healthy also means we have to use that energy.
No sweat.
Well, actually, working up a sweat is part of it. Although we use energy even when we are relaxing, to stay truly healthy, we need to use our energy doing things to improve the fitness of our bodies. And that means exercise. Exercise works your muscles, your heart and lungs, and makes you work up a sweat. And exercise doesn't just have to be jumping jacks and sit-ups. In fact, most of the playing you do, like sports, or dancing, or even walking, is exercise.
I certainly got my share of exercise today at my party.
Exercise helps improve and maintain your good health. It keeps you strong and alert. It helps build endurance so you can play and work longer. Exercising every day gives you strong muscles, helps your heart and lungs work better, burns calories, and keeps your brain healthy and sharp. And best of all, it's fun! Still, there are some rules to follow when you exercise. First of all, you may need to wear some protective gear, like a helmet or pads, depending on what you're doing. And secondly, don't overdo it. Exercise is great for your body, but when you feel tired, take a rest. Even healthy bodies need a break sometimes. Any questions?
Hey, hold on a minute. I thought you said before that exercise burns energy. But just now you said it burns calories. What's the deal?
Well, the deal is that calories are energy. Actually, they are a way to measure energy, like the energy that's in a certain kind of food, or the energy that you use when you exercise. All the food you eat in a day has a certain amount of energy in it, a certain number of calories. And each day you use up, you burn a certain number of calories. The ideal is to burn about the same number of calories as you take in. If you don't burn as many calories as you take in, your body needs to store that extra energy. On the other hand, if you burn more calories than you take in, your energy bank is empty, your body gets tired, and it may start to shut down on you.
This is great stuff. I sure hope I don't forget anything.
Well, here's a little review just in case. Nutrition, nutrients, exercise, balance. I love this stuff. I could talk about nutrients all day long. Oh, did I mention that another important part of being healthy is getting plenty of sleep? That's okay. I think they get the picture.